Good morning, Response Network family. It's your communications officer, Kaz, back again with another YouTube interview. And today we have a special member of staff with us. You can probably get an idea from what he does from what's in front of him. So I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, Response Network family and the world. This is your friend, Major Botha. I'm an IT tutor at Response Network, and I rock on with the Kubala girls.
Okay, Major, how long have you been working for Response Network?
I've been working for Response Network from July of 2018, so this is my third year.
Okay. And you mentioned the Kubala girls. What exactly do you do with the Kubala girls?
So, Kubala girls is just a stem or a branch from the main program, which is a sponsorship program, where we help girls that are on the sponsorship program to do better or to get extra tuitions and lessons on computers and English.
Okay. And when did this program or branch of the sponsorship program start?
So the Kubala Girls ICT program started in 2015, and by then it was being managed by our able assistant sponsorship officer, Elizabeth, who used to have a group of girls use her computer and just explore and do the necessary researches on her PC. But then it later was then given some funds through the main fund academic work, and then it was brought to where it is today, where we are able to house in more than 20 girls per session, and giving us access to a larger pool of girls per year than it was then in 2014.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question that I've asked everyone already. What is the aspect of your position that you enjoy the most?
There are so many aspects that I enjoy about the work that I do, and I wouldn't say there is any aspect of my job that I don't like, because then I think I enjoy what I do. So some of the things that I do literally, I think the number one would be my interactions with the children. I think it gives me so much joy to see the children happy by the end of the session, and maybe by the end of a lecture, because then this year we have even enhanced our curricula for the Kubala girls. It's no longer just talking about ICT and English, but now we have got what we are calling coaching sessions, where we get to discuss more on abuse, child rights, and all those stuff, the gender-based violence, the Kicking AIDS Out campaign. All those issues have now been brought forth into this umbrella, where we are able to interact with the children or the girls and equip them with so much. So like just having that interaction with the children is one of the best aspects that I enjoy, I think, in my line of work. Then the second part that I love about my job, or in my line of work, so to say, is the friendliness that I have with the staff around me. I think I've enjoyed great company with almost every staff at Response Network from the time that I joined, and it's been an awesome experience. And as regards to my job, I think it's been changing. It's been changing over the years, and every time that changes, it gives you that aspect of a new challenge altogether, which is what I think is something that I love to do. I love taking on new challenges year by year, and so it's absolutely enjoyable.
Okay, great. Well, that was a mouthful. Are there any major successes that you've witnessed during your tenure as IT tutor?
Yes, we have quite a lot. I think the hallmark of the success of the resource center does not lie in the resource center itself, but in the results of the girls that they are getting when they go back to school. And so you find that over the years that we've had the resource center operating, we have seen a rise in the number of children that have become interested in doing ICT related programs, and even some children that might have had challenges, getting a grip of maybe a career. ICT then gives them the ability to still find something to do with their lives, minus them having to necessarily go through the tertiary school, because then this is like something that we put in them. The practical aspect of ICT, we do it. And so children are able to type, they're able to open documents, they're able to navigate through the computer and do a whole lot of things. And that improvement is seen not only just when we talk at classroom level, but then even when they go out there, we always encourage them to, put to practice what they learn here. And so that on its own, for me, I think that is absolutely some good success that we've achieved. And for the ones that are in exam classes, let's say ICT is examining about grade 9 and grade 7, we've seen a shift. Maybe let's say in term 1, someone, before they even started coming for the ICT lessons, someone used to get 39%, and then the next term you find that there is this gradual improvement where someone moves from a 39 to maybe a 50 or a 60. So that is because of the work that we are doing here, of course working hand in hand with the teachers that they have in their schools.
Okay, I'm sure the girls really appreciate it, because it's a well-kept secret, or not really, that computers aren't widely available in public schools. So I'm sure the supplementary ICT lessons that they receive here also help in the long run, grade-wise.
Yeah, sure. I think what we have come to know and understand as a people in the country is ICT was made an examinable subject, and then without having really the much needed ICT facilities in schools. And so that then gives a challenge to schools that have got so many children that want to use maybe the 25 computers that are available at school. And so for the children that are on the sponsorship program, this then gives them that access that they might not have in the schools where they come from. So they can then have the practical aspect of their computer lessons from here. Because then one thing is for sure, the theory they can do in school,
yes,
but the practical, not so much. It's not a guarantee. Yeah, so this is where they get to have practical knowledge about it. And so whatever it is that they sing in theory at school, here they get to have a hands-on approach. And I think that is what makes most of the things that we do on a computer stay in our heads. It's through practice. So we give them that platform to practice what they learn.
Okay. Yeah. So final remarks, final thoughts. If there is one thing, just one, that you would want the viewers to take away, if not from this interview, but from your work here at Response Network, what would that be?
Okay, I think something that Response Network as an organization has helped me to understand is that the success that we people might need is not in us achieving our our set targets, but in helping others achieve their targets. Because when they achieve their targets, they then improve you in a way where we would say they'll support you more. And so that's something that I believe is part of the philosophy that we have as an organization, the self-help facilitation methodology, where we teach people to help themselves. And so that can only go to say that one has to help others, and then they then can help you better. Because if I'm going to be wanting help from someone who is underprivileged, then what help will they offer? They will practically have nothing to offer me. But if I'm able to assist them and help them improve themselves, then they can then come and help me at a level that I would want them to help me. Yeah.
Okay. That's a great thought to end this on. So, Major, we'll leave you to your I team. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I'm humbled.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.